right now at 5.
Mr. President, when did you change your story on Stormy?
We're not changing any story.
President Trump tries to change the narrative.
He'll get his facts straight. He's a great guy.
On whether he knew about or refunded hush money for a porn star. Tonight, the new twists and turns in the Stormy Daniels scandal. And the president stopping twice on his way to Dallas to talk about the issue.
And now his personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, has issued a statement about his interview that caused a firestorm. CBS 4's Elliot Rodriguez in the control room with the details. Elliot.
Well, guys, the White House is doing its best to control the narrative on the Stormy Daniels hush money after some surprising statements by Rudy Giuliani yesterday. The president now says his new lawyer is just getting caught up on the facts of the case. Before leaving the White House, President Trump once again called the Mueller investigation into Russian meddling a witch hunt and said his new lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, agrees.
So Rudy knows it's a witch hunt. He started yesterday. He'll get his facts straight. He's a great guy. But what he does is he feels it's a very bad thing for our country, and he happens to be right.
Giuliani went on a media blitz Thursday saying President Trump reimbursed attorney Michael Cohen $130,000. Cohen paid his hush money to porn actress Stormy Daniels, something the president had denied knowing about.
Something to do with paying some Stormy Daniels woman $130,000, I mean, which is going to turn out to be perfectly legal. That money was not campaign money.
Did you know about the $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels?
No.
Giuliani released a statement today saying the payment was made to resolve a personal and false allegation in order to protect the president's family. It would have been done in any event, whether he was a candidate or not. My references to timing were not describing my understanding of the president's knowledge, but instead my understanding of these matters. Daniels' attorney wants the non-disclosure agreement thrown out, claiming lawyers colluded to get Daniels to accept it.
There were extensive communications between Michael Cohen and Keith Davidson in October of 2016 relating to the timing of this payment and the need for the payment to be made.
The president also repeated his desire to sit down and speak with Mueller about potential collusion with Russia.
I would love to speak. I would love to. Nobody wants to speak more than me. In fact, against my lawyers, because most lawyers say never speak on anything. I would love to speak because we've done nothing wrong. There was no collusion with the Russians. There was nothing. There was no obstruction, you know.
Well, the president was on his way to Dallas and the NRA convention when he made those statements. He told reporters an announcement will come soon on his meeting with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Rick and Rudy, back to you.